Brock Cunningham will check in for Texas. Mandu trying to drive on Cunningham. Spins, turns, shoots out here. Cunningham blocked it.
Another turnover. Brock Cunningham flies in and block and roll.
Westlake to Westlake. Cunningham to Baker for the flush. Samoyan in the paint. Dropped it to Haley. Shot rejected by Cunningham. Knocked it out of bounds. Brock came from nowhere.
Man possessed here in this ballgame in some critical moments late. Kick out. Cunningham again.
All right, welcome back into Game Plan. Lowell Galindo here with Shaka Smart. Time to talk about Brock Cunningham. Brock was a guy that was fighting for minutes, then got his opportunity, and has not looked back. You talk about people that raise the level of everyone else around him. How do you think Brock does that?
Well, he's a guy that we recruited as a toughness guy, an energy guy, someone that really plays with a reckless abandon.
Oh, yeah.
It's been an adjustment for him to this level, obviously, like a lot of guys. But what's been great about him lately, Lowell, is just playing all out, going after the ball, and going to make plays for his teammates, which has been huge.
Describe his motor.
His motor is pretty aggressive. You know, he fouls a lot in practice, and we always have to tell him, hey, Brock, that's a foul. So it's got to be something where there's a little bit of a governor, but not too much. And, again, that's the great thing about the way he's played of late is he's played with great aggressiveness, but also with a real good discipline.
Well, Bob Huggins was kind of tongue-in-cheek when he said Brock is really good at fouling. That was almost his way.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, of paying a compliment to him, like he plays on that edge. Do the guys, are they okay in practice when he's playing with that intensity?
They get...
and does Brock even care?
They get bothered by it. You know, if there's ever a little scuffle in practice, which happens
Brock's
from time to time, typically involves Brock, probably Courtney too, but, you know, Brock usually tends to be in the middle of that stuff.
Does he embrace pretty close to what you preach consistently? I mean, all the message that I've heard, it seems like he reflects him almost to a T. He's
learning to. You know, it's a process for all these guys. And you come in from high school, you get certain accolades or recognition based on scoring or based on certain things. Again, we recruited him as a toughness guy. We recruited him as a guy that we thought could be a great defender, play with great fight and great energy. So he's done a better and better job bringing that out of himself on a consistent basis. To be honest, one of the reasons that he's been able to do it is he's gotten himself in better shape. As you know, you can't play extremely hard for long stretches of time unless you're in terrific condition.
All right, defense. You have to have that conditioning to do what he does because he's all over the place on these plays. So this first series in our clicker is going to be defense. This is against K-State when he picks off the pass, takes it for a dunk.
Yeah, I mean, we try to put him a lot of times on the other team's best perimeter player or maybe on a four-man that's really good, and we want him to play aggressively like that. And we say, create offense with your defense. That's a terrific example.
And not a lot of guys can defend the four and then be in a situation like this and you're at the top.
Yeah, well, here you see him. It's the end of the first half, and they're trying to hold for one shot. And this happens a lot in our league. Is coaches will pick on a certain guy on your team.
So Baylor thinks they've got a matchup right here that they like.
Absolutely. What the coaches have said is, hey, get everybody else out of the way. We like that matchup. But we like Brock being matched up to pretty much anybody because we feel like he can really battle and move his feet. So he knew it. You know, he saw that he was going to kind of be on an island here, and he moved his feet, did a great job contesting, and, again, guarding without fouling.
All over that one. And then this next example here is just prototypical Brock flying all over the place and ending up in the nice defensive play.
Well, this was a huge play for us because we're trying to fly around. He comes out of nowhere, blocks the shot, and it really ramped up everyone in the building, which is huge.
How about basketball IQ? Because it always seems like he either knows where to be or maybe it's the intensity where he's just going to find somewhere to be and the ball happens to get there.
Well, Brock is not unlike our other guys in this respect. When he loses himself in the fight, his IQ is elevated because it allows him to have a clarity of mind to go do what he knows to do and what he's practiced doing. Brock spends more time in our practice gym than anyone on our team. He does a phenomenal job of putting extra work in, extra time in. But again, it's always about having that clarity of mind to go be your best.
And flies to the basketball, whether it's offensively or defensively. This is a long possession here, so we'll let it play out. He ends up, though, with a critical offensive rebound.
He's a really good offensive rebounder. It's one of the best things that he does, Lowell. He does a great job kind of flying in from the perimeter, throwing guys out of the way. Here you see the shot clock's winding down, and he just has a nose for the ball. He's really, really good at that. This obviously was a really big possession for us because we went and got an offensive rebound, got it back, and then, you know, it was kind of our night. If you watch here, as the possession goes on, Andrew actually loses the ball, goes to Courtney, and then we get the three-point play.
And one right there. And then this is the latest time out against Texas Tech, another steal from Cunningham.
Yeah, really, really good anticipation there. You know, that he stole the ball from another guy's man. So he's in the corner guarding his guy, but he saw what was coming, anticipated. And again, when you're down here in a 6-minute game, that's crucial to get you another possession.
Always hunting, and here he is again with a rebound.
Big time. He had some huge rebounds in this game where he went and got it, and he squeezed that ball, which is big.
I mean, big for you guys to out-rebound Texas Tech in this game.
That was good. I mean, that's been a real area of emphasis, and Brock, along with Royce, really led the way.
8 points offensively against Texas Tech.
On 3 shots?
Yeah, we got him right here. And it starts off with a three-pointer, so he finds himself in the corner. And the thing that I pick up on, no hesitation with these shots.
Well, that's the key, Lowell, is, you know, a lot of these teams are going to help off of our 4-man or one of the guys that they don't think is as good of a shooter. They have to help off someone. So it's really good of him just to let it fly with no hesitation.
So that's from the corner, then gets it for the top here.
This was a designed play, actually, since he had made one, to come out of a timeout, run an out-of-bounds play, drive baseline, and then throw it back to him at the top of the key. And that was a really big shot for us.
How close are guys to now respecting that shot defensively?
Well, it changes game by game. You know, depending on who you play, it changes everything. This was
beautiful.
A heck of a pass by Royce, and then a really good finish by Brock.
High degree of difficulty there for Brock Cunningham. 8 points. We showed you all his buckets, so getting the most out of the minutes played right now for Brock Cunningham.